I with me and you welcome the Grihastha Devotee trudging the pathway to Krishna Consciousness. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Sri Tamangna Mandal on gracing our show today.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for inviting me in this wonderful, blissful session of I, me, and you. And it's a privilege for myself to be invited over here. And I would like to thank Sraboni ma'am to invite, and it's a new journey for her to begin with. And I really wish her all the best in the future.
Today, in I with me and you episode, we welcome you, Sri Tamangna Mandal.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And it is indeed a blissful for us also that you have come to this show, and gracing the show, you have been trudging in this particular path of Krishna consciousness,
Yes.
being a Grihastha devotee. So this particular journey of yours need a very good narration so that how you are connecting yourself with the materialistic world
Right.
can be beautifully adorned.
Right.
So I welcome you
Thank
once
you.
again.
Hare Krishna.
So the very interesting thing I would love to know is, since you were into this journey for the last 7 years, it would be great if you can throw us some light on how did you meet into this particular path.
Right.
What attracted you? What motivated you? What inspired you?
Right. Right. Basically, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me. And today I would like to seek the holy blessings of my Guru and Gauranga, because without them, I would not have been over here. And whatever I'm speaking is just because the mercy of my Guru Maharaj and my senior devotees, and because of them, and also the magnificent Sri Krishna is there, and because all of their strength and support and of the mercy, and I'm here to speak, getting this opportunity to speak with you. And thank you very much, Sraboni ma'am, to invite me over here. So basically, it's been said that there are two things which is very important for us to know. One is called the sukriti.
Okay.
Sukriti means, you have to have the piousness. So in this entire world, those people who are into the mode of goodness. So there are three modes of nature: goodness, passion, and there is ignorance. So those human beings, living beings who are into the mode of goodness, they will follow the path of spirituality.
Okay.
It's very simple. And for
Very
that,
much.
you have to have a sukriti. Sukriti from the past life.
What is exactly this sukriti from the past
Yes.
life?
Sukriti means, there is something called, like we believe in reincarnation. Okay, actually the first consciousness is that we are not the body, we are the soul. Okay, so the soul has got, nobody can slay the soul. It's in a slok, it's called Vasam se jirnani yatha vihaya.
Okay.
So in Bhagavad Gita chapter 2.22, it's been told that as we change the garments in our daily life,
Absolutely.
so the same way the body transmigrates, it changes. Okay.
Okay.
So
Means,
we don't grow, we change.
We change.
For example, Sraboni ma'am, you have your identity. Okay. You still have the same identity when you are there as a child of 4 to 5 years old. You are still identifying yourself as Sraboni Di. You're known to everybody as Sraboni Di. But look at your transmigration. From a young toddler who is getting pampered by your elders and family members, has grown up to be a very beautiful mother. You're enjoying the motherhood now. Yes or
Right.
no? So this is a you are still the same. If I show your 5-year-old picture to anybody of your close associates, if they don't know you, they will not able to resemble that this is Sraboni ma'am. How interesting is that?
Very much, very much.
So this is called a transmigration. So we are growing, but it's been told that we'll never die because there is no birth and death. It's just the body perishes.
The physical body.
Yes, the physical body perishes.
Okay.
Soul will again transform to the next, it will take a next body.
Okay, that is a sukriti.
Yes, that's per our karma. And here comes the word sukriti.
Oh.
Sukriti means whatever pious deeds we did in our last life is all accumulated, and that is giving you the strength to be in the life of spirituality. Maybe somebody is adding the age of 5, maybe somebody is adding the age of 10, and if we are not that pious, we are adding that it in a very late age, like 30, 35, 40.
Okay, that is this particular thing that brought you into this journey?
Yes, maybe this is one reason spiritually. Another thing is that I lost my mom and my mother in the year 2017. And I was in a lot of grief at that time. So because I was very much attached to my mom, so I really thought of to find some way. And then I don't know what exactly happened. I went to Bidhan Nagar Mela. It was in Karunamohi. So there I met the Hare Krishna group. So we had a very informal discussion, and suddenly we are having a little bit discussion of who is greater, Vishnu or Krishna. And because I was at that time was praying a lot to Lord Vishnu, and I was reading Gita because of my mother told me to read this holy book, and it will give you some relaxations and all, some solace to your life, because I'm having some little bit of disturbances at the time also as well. So that brought me into the holy book of Gita, and then I thought Vishnu is the supreme authority. But then again, they told me this is the difference between Krishna and Vishnu. So then I was arguing, but they told me that you join, okay, you take some classes, some demo classes. If you feel good, you join. If you don't feel good, you can leave. There's no hard and fast rule.
But nothing was forced.
No, nothing was forced.
But you were getting everything from the inward calling.
Yes, and then in the 1st January, I did my registration.
Okay.
1st January 2018, and 7th January was my first class. And then after few classes, I got all my answers from my Shiksha Guru, Sripad Govinda Ghosh Prabhu. He was my first Shiksha Guru. And from Govinda Ghosh Prabhu, whatever I've learned, I'm just, trying to, tell all these points over here. So there I have all the answers. And then I thought that's good. So actually, maybe, ma'am, in one point will feel that you will not feel like, mixing with people, because you're not born and brought up like that. You have a different personality, a different mentality. So there's something that will cling to you, and you have to find the way out.
That means you were already seeking something.
Yes, I was searching for an inner peace. And then I really felt like this is something which is really attached to me. Okay. And then I slowly got a lot of help from the classes, and then they all told me about the consciousness, the spirituality, how to get connected, why we are suffering. Mainly is this 3 question is there, ma'am, which is called Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahma. Okay. So Aham Brahmasmi is the first question, and it goes with 3 different links, which is why we are born, why we are suffering, and after our death, where we will go to.
This is another very explicit things to discuss on.
Yes, and we don't ask these things. The moment we are born, we are just materialistically inclined to eating, sleeping, drinking,
that
mating,
is what
and
we
all
are
those
programmed
things.
for, as if we have been programmed for this particular thing.
Yes.
But which journey you are moving on is a spiritual journey.
Exactly.
The pathway to Krishna consciousness.
If you ask yourself, even I was also being questioned. I cannot fool myself, but if you ask yourself, the innermost deeper question will arise, that are we really suffering or not? And you will say, yes, we all are suffering. Maybe we're having a lovely family, we're spending a good time with the family members, we're trying to earn and have a good living also. But some way or the other, we are suffering. We are suffering from the miseries of material nature, which is sickness, old age, disease, and death. These 4 are the main important.
Very true.
Even if you're a wife of Elon Musk, or you are a wife of a simple person, okay, like a banker or maybe some corporate associate, you will always go through these 4 pangs of material miseries, which is old age, birth, death, and sickness. No one in the entire world will not be going through all this.
That means the more outer world we are connected to,
yes,
we are bound to go through the process of sorrows and the sufferings. We are being connected.
Yes. And the one thing that we can cut all these ties, because our main interest is to not to take birth over here. Okay, we'll not be
Right.
going for the repeated cycle of birth and
Getting
death.
the liberation.
Yes, and how do we do it? We have to take the path of the consciousness.
That means in that case, who is the greatest benefactor?
Yes, that is a very important question. The greatest benefactor, uh, I will take it in, summarize it into two ways. One is that, first of all, source of all sources. For example, you are getting a money, a Lakshmi, we call it as Lakshmi.
Lakshmi.
Okay? From whom? Maybe from your husband, or from whom? Maybe from where you have been employed.
Very much.
So you are giving it to whom? To your son. Son is thinking you are the source, but ultimately who is the source? Your boss or your husband? Yes or no? If you're a housewife, you're getting it from your husband. If you're a working professional, then you're getting from your
Service
office.
Particular office.
So
I'm getting it.
then there must be a source. For example, the light is coming in this room. Okay, we are seeing the light, but who is the source?
Who is the source of the light?
So this is all we have to think within. That means there has to be one particular distinct authoritative source. And the source is nothing but Krishna. Why? Because in Brahma Samhita, it is told that Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahma told that Ishvara Parama Krishna Sarva Karana Karanam. So Ishvara Parama Krishna, the whole universe, okay, God is one, is Krishna.
Okay.
And Sarva Karana, he is the cause of all the causes. Whatever is happening in the whole universe is being directly linked with Krishna. It's because of him everything's happening. Satchit Ananda Vigraha Tam Aham Bhajami. So Satchit, he is Sat Chit Anandamay. That means he is eternal, he is universally present. That is omnipresent, and he is Anandamay. He is having the eternal bliss and happiness.
Okay.
So that is the source of also. He is the supreme benefactor. Number one. Number two is that one who speaks of Krishna Katha is also the supreme benefactor, because he is giving us the chance to follow the path of Krishna consciousness. In the whole world, nothing else matters. Only these two things matters. And there is a very important saying that then who is Krishna? So very important word, Krishna. When you spell this word, you will have the love.
Yeah, that comes within. Naturally it comes.
Naturally, such a nice two syllables. So Krishna means all pervading, all attractive.
All pervading.
Yes. So Krishna means, in Krishna is Bhagavan. So Bhaga means one who has 6 qualities. So he is full of opulence, full of wealth, full of fame, full of beauty, full of renunciation, and full of attraction. So one who has got all these 6 qualities and full means Purnama Purnamidang. Purnamima Vashishyate. Purna, he is full. He cannot complete. He cannot be 0.01111% less. We are all less. We all have less. You might be very beautiful, ma'am, but maybe there's a woman in the whole world who is 20 times beautiful than you. You have to accept that.
Absolutely.
But Krishna is all attractive, all beautiful, all fame, all well. Nobody is greater than him.
Because that's the ultimate.
Ultimate. Therefore, we should always seek for someone who is ultimate. Suppose you want to drink water. You're getting from distilled water. Would you drink it from lake? Maybe lake water is good, but you will find some more distilled. So you will buy a distilled water bottle from the market. Because you know that is 100%, if not 99.99 distilled. That means you're seeking for the highest pleasure, where you are seeking for the highest benefactor. Yes or no, ma'am?
Absolutely.
So the same thing, if you want to go for spirituality, maybe you are going for all the gods and goddesses and demigods, until you reach that, yes, Krishna is the supreme benefactor. Because from him, I'm getting the ultimate satisfaction of everything in the material world. So with him, he will be releasing you from 3 things, releasing you from miseries. He will try to, extend the lost connection between you and Krishna. Because we all are lost. That's why we are searching, materialistic pleasures from here and there. With the connection of Krishna.
Because the gap is there.
Yes.
That gap is there.
Yes.
That's why we are not fulfilled. We are not contented with ourselves.
We are completely lost. The connection of Krishna to us is lost. Because we have done something wrong in the spiritual world. That's why we are born. Krishna is giving us a chance. Okay, everybody is born as a living being. But why living being? The difference between living being and animals are also doing eating, sleeping, mating, defending. That is called Nidra, Maithun, Ahar and Bhoy, defending. We all are defending ourselves. Same thing we are also doing. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Then what's the difference between animals and humans? The only difference is that humans can pray to God. Animals can never pray. You take your dog to the temple and tell that, please sit here, listen to the bhajan. Will the dog listen? Will your favorite sparrow or your munia in the bird cage will listen? But still we are petting and pampering those, spending lakhs of rupees for petting our pet. Which will give nothing to us.
That means that consciousness is needed.
Yes.
To understand the pathway.
Yes, and science doesn't believe in consciousness. That is the important thing. Science believes in body, okay, and the biological, interaction, what is happening. Yes.
Physical body, whatever is happening in the physical body.
But there is consciousness. The highest thing, but spirituality means consciousness. For example, it is called Bengali or Hindi is called Chetana.
Chetana.
So suppose, you are living now, you are talking with me, the moment your soul leaves the body, you will be lying on the ground, yes or no?
Yeah.
The same person is lying on the ground, same body, same person I can see, but you are not moving. Why? Because consciousness has gone out, is left from the body. That is the Chetana, the soul has departed. That
means that realization is needed.
Yes.
For all of us to understand.
Yes.
That why spiritual journey is important.
Right, that is very important.
So I think at this particular moment, the best thing is to understand why is bhakti and devotion very important in our life.
Yes. So for this, I would like to recite a very nice, if you permit me, a very nice, bhajan. It's called Bhajahu re mana Sri Nanda Nandana Abhayo charo naro brindare Durlabh manav janam satsanga Durlabh manav janam satsange Parohoyo bhava sindhure. So the meaning of this one is Bhaja hure mana. So bhakti is coming from the word bhaja. Bhaja means to serve. That's it. Bhaj. Nam bhaj. That means serve. Devotional service.
Devotional service.
So in our entire material world, we all are serving. I am serving to my boss. The boss is serving to his boss. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is serving the whole nation. Everybody is serving.
We are all serving.
All serving. So why not serve the ultimate benefactor? Why we are wasting our time to serve the people where they will be only coming for only our needs and necessities? During our time when we have our, some danger, then they will not be coming to us. Yes or no? Because they all are seeking some benefit out of you. That's why they are trying to utilize yourself.
Okay.
But Krishna is there who is very much open and he is merciful to all the living creatures equally. He doesn't believe in piousness or sin. He is merciful to all the living creatures.
There's nothing selective.
Nothing selective. He only wants us to surrender to him. That's it. He wants the complete, and it should be complete surrender.
That is bhakti.
That is bhakti. That's why you will see when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Our two hands are up. Now you see the similar thing when you get drowned in the ocean. What happens? Your both hands will come up. Why? Because you want somebody to pull you up.
Some savior is needed to pull us up.
And when you pull your hands up, then somebody's pulling you from the drowning state. Same thing, we are all surrendering. That we don't have nothing. We have lost everything over here. No one, no
we
father.
Are drowning
yes.
in this materialistic
world.
world.
No parents, nobody can save us. The only one savior is our Guru, Gurudev, Gauranga and Krishna. So we should always put our hands up. So that is what bhaja. And it will come from the devotional service. Because bhaja is associated with three important words, which is bhakta, Bhagavan and bhakti. So bhakta means who is doing the bhakti?
Right.
To whom? To Bhagavan. That is all pervading, all attractive, the Supreme Personality of God or Lord Krishna. So this is how we should be acting. And why to serve him? Because again in a sloka of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 5, slok number 29, it is said that Bhoktaram Yagya Tapasham Sarva Loke Maheshwaram Suridam Sarva Bhutanam Shantim Gyatva Mam Shantim Richati. That means Bhoktaram. Bhoktaram is I am the Bhokta. I am getting all the pleasure. I am the one who takes all the pleasure. Bhoktaram.
Okay.
Okay, I am the supreme person who will take all the pleasure. Okay, so he is the one who is ready to take all the pleasure. From whom? From us.
From us.
That's why the gopis in Vrindavan is serving Krishna. Radharani is serving Krishna. So he is Bhoktaram. He's completely announcing in Gita. It's the words of Krishna himself. The Bhoktaram Yagya Tapasham. You do the yagya in the name of Krishna. You do the tapasya, austerity in the name of Krishna. If you do every work, you do in the name of Krishna. Bhoktaram yagya tapasham sarva lokam maheshwaram. Sarva lok means the whole planetary, the whole universe. Maheshwar is me. That is the Lord of the Lord is me. He's telling it to us. Then Suridam Sarva Bhutanam. He's the Surid. Surid is friend. Nobody can be the friend more than Krishna to all of us. Suridam Sarva Bhutanam. Sarva Bhut means Sarva Jeev. Sarva Jeev, a friend is Sri Krishna. And Gyatva Mam Shantim Richati. Gyatma Mam. If you know all these three things, then you will attain the peace and you will be freeing yourself from all the material miseries and pangs of material miseries. So he is telling that you pray to me, you serve to me, you pay your obeisances to me, and I am there to help you out. Because my devotees will never perish. That's why Krishna is declaring in Bhagavad Gita. And when we give Gita, somebody else are being happy, but somebody else are not reading it. Because, we have to, because why we are suffering, ma'am? Because I really feel that people are getting a lot of chance nowadays, because after COVID, there's a paradigm shift that happened. So everybody is now coming into spirituality.
Very much. Nowadays, I'm seeing the juveniles especially.
Right.
They are literally thronging the places of spiritual places.
Right.
They are finding new places, searching for places of meditation.
Right.
Suddenly the awareness has come up.
Yes. This is maybe there is a what would I mention is here is called there is a definite phase that is going on with Krishna Bhakti, or maybe for any spiritual austerity. But now we have to take the opportunity, we take the chance. Why? How? By associating with some sadhu sangas. Because this is also very important.
That is a satsang you're talking about.
Yes, the satsang is very important. Guru, Gauranga. Because it is called that Sadhusango, Sarva Shastra Koy, Lagumatra Sadhusango, Sarva Siddhi Hoy in Chaitanya Chaitamrita.
Okay.
So Sadhusango, Sarva Shastra Koy. All the Shastras telling Sadhusanga, very, not Asadhu Sangha. Ma'am, please understand.
Yes.
No Asadhu. What is Asadhu? Those people will not be telling you about Krishna consciousness. They will take something else. Chalo party karte hai. Chalo thoda night club jate hai. This is a sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha is those who is totally helping you with the Krishna consciousness. So sadhu sangha sarva shastra ka lohomatru sadhu sangha. Lohomatru, just a quint essential. Little bit of fragmented sadhu sangha. Sarva siddhi hai. You will get all the benesses of your life.
Okay.
So this is something which I will really say, and by being this bhakti that you are asking me, Sraboni ma'am, I will say because of bhakti will be ultimate. We will be the beneficiary, and we will be getting a lot of help. Okay, because there are a lot of disturbances in our material life and spiritual life. So when we do pure bhakti, I think we will have the strength, we'll have gathered some strength to fight all these problems. And because we know that Krishna is there as a friend, he is Suridam, so he's there to help us. And your Gurudev is also there. So Gurudev will be, his Chaita Guru is there dwelling in our heart. So Gurudev is listening to you. And whenever you pray with your cry, your tears should come out,
That's a call you are saying. That's an inner call.
Yes, because suppose if a baby is getting lost in the crowd, how will a mother know that the baby is lost? the baby will cry. He will cry from the crowd that Mama help me, and then Mama will hear the voice, oh, my baby is in danger, so I will go and I will pull the baby out. So this is how it happens, right? So if you don't cry, if you only go to mandir and do like this and come out, what God will do? God will be, okay, you're happy, you're just coming to see me. Okay, theek hai.
So there is a particular pattern of this.
Yes, there's a pattern.
So that is what bhakti and devotion. Thank you.
Yes, and ma'am, we have to surrender. Surrender doesn't mean that, oh, I'm okay in my life, I will go give some donation, come back. No, we have to really understand we are suffering. We are really suffering. I'm suffering. I'm accepting that in front of the camera. I'm suffering. I'm in the miserable soul.
Every one of us.
I'm the most fallible and miserable soul in the earth. So I'm really blessing, getting a blessing from my Guru Gauranga, and I will really bless to all of us so that you all get the kripa. And this is a wonderful opportunity, wonderful channel been created where a lot of people, I think now they will get connected to you and they will get a very wonderful interaction, and a thoughtful knowledge will come from the channel.
That is the hard thing which we say in the yoga also of our ancient culture. Is the namaste we always say.
Yes.
Ki, thank you Tamagna for sharing a very wonderful things for you which we wanted to know, and getting some time that you have devoted out of your busy schedule in spite of being follower of the spiritual path.
Right. Thank you. It was my privilege to come here. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.